things that this man is able to do at his size are almost unthinkable. I mean, how can a human that is that big get that high in the air? How can he run so fast? I mean, every time Zion takes the court, he shows you something you didn't think was possible, and he does it with ridiculous efficiency. But here's the thing, MP is every bit as effective as Zion. He's every bit the game changer that Zion is, and in my opinion, he has more promise and more natural ability than that mountain of a man. So I'm making the call. I'm moving MP above Zion in the Got Next tier of my GOAT rankings. You don't like it? Make your own rankings. But this is the Logan Bradley Show, and on my show, I call it like I see it.
Greetings, it's 2K Sports bringing you live coverage of the NBA. This is our Sunday night broadcast. Brian Anderson with you, Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. Westbrook and George manning the backcourt. Kawhi is the small forward with Morris holding down the 4 spot. And it's Plumlee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the 2 stars for LA on the floor. They're the 3 and the 5. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Money in at the 2. All right, a report waiting for us courtside with all the details on this standout season for MP.
Thanks, Brian. Well, he's been shooting lights out all year long. He's now made the 2nd most triples ever in a season. And, you best believe it, no shot is out of his range. BA, back to you.
Yeah, he's a real flamethrower, isn't he? Rivalry games, Grant, always extra spicy, especially when they feature teams from the same conference.
Ooh, I like a little spice. But remember, only one team per conference gets to the final. So that's going to naturally develop some rivalries here and there. So tonight should be a really competitive game.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. They came away with a victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
And it's Hachimura missing. Leonard against James. Got a piece of it. Here's Money. And again, the Lakers, no good. And it's the Lakers on the break. Launches a 3. On target from range. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
So many advantages Kawhi Leonard has when he's inside. Size, power, strength. To the cup he goes.
If I'm a young fan watching the NBA, Kawhi Leonard is a guy I'm keeping a close eye on, Grant. He does everything the right way.
BA, so much to like about Kawhi's game and how he carries himself. He takes so much pride in what he does on both ends of the floor.
Here's George, following the score by the Lakers. Pass to Leonard. Leonard, double team. Here's George. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
Well, we're accustomed to seeing Kawhi as the finisher, not necessarily known as a passer, but boy, what a pass right there.
Russell, the pass to Money. Oh, George with a steal. 3-pointer. Davis for the rebound. And Davis has got the ball here for the Lakers. It's a 3-point game. Money misses.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Well, at 6'9", with good athleticism, dunking not a problem for Mr. Morris. Give him some space, and he makes you pay.
Pass to Money. The three is up. And the Lakers get it back. Out to Hachimura. Oh, George with a steal. Westbrook taking his time here. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game. Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Powell's checked in. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Leonard banked it in off the glass. Leonard's got his second basket.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Here's Money. Knocks it down from distance.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Clippers trail. Well, the Lakers hired Darvin Ham to be their head coach back in 2022. Grant, that proved to be a great move.
I agree, B.A. I mean, Ham was an assistant for a decade in the league, earned his spot as the main guy, and Darvin was a really tough player, too. I mean, he went undrafted and won a title with the Pistons against the Lakers.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
To the wing on the left. For three, Westbrook. Hachimura with a rebound. The Lakers have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. The shot by Russell, no good.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
The Lakers shooting a 45% clip from the floor. Here's Money. Again, the Lakers score.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Leonard looking around.
You can see the kind of savvy Kawhi Leonard plays with. This guy makes the defense commit and gets himself to the foul line.
The free throw drops for Leonard. And Leonard drops them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
The shot comes out, and still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Lakers ahead, up by 3. And the second quarter is on its way when we return.
Let's keep it up.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
LeBron James out there with Taurean Prince. Then it's Gabe Vincent. Then there's Christian Wood. And it's Reeves in at the 2. That's the Laker 5. Both teams changing it up here. The Lakers call timeout. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Grizzlies delivered quite a performance. He had an unbelievable amount of points points, and he was on a tear in that game, recording a season high in points. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
And the consistency of Marcus Morris year in, year out. You know what you're going to get from him, Doris.
And B.A., that is a luxury that coaches will take on a nightly basis. What you get with Marcus is a fearless shot taker, a willing defender, and somebody who understands how to compete nightly.
Now here's Leonard. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here's Money. They lead by 11. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Plumlee. Now Leonard. George outside. And the deficit down inside single digits. George has got 7 now in this quarter.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Here's Money. Plumlee pulls down the board.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Westbrook right side. Morris for 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Well, you can tell that Mr. Morris doesn't lack for confidence. This guy is ready to shoot as soon as it touches his hands.
And the Lakers call time here. And the Lakers making a change here. Reeves is checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Powell, he's checked in for Paul George. The Lakers have gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. Here's Money. Drills it from deep. Money's got 19 points.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Pass to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
And this is what we've come to expect from Russell Westbrook. Yes, he can be an explosive scorer, but if his teammate is open, he will put it on time and on target.
Here's Money. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. That one drops for him. He's got 21. The Clippers shooting the ball at 48% so far. Pass to Morris. Powell outside. Now Morris. Leonard for 3. That shot off the mark. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now. Keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Back after this.
With All-Star Weekend around the corner, let's see who's looking to bring down the rims at the dunk contest this year.
You look at these guys, some of the dunks they've already thrown down this season, serving as the foundation of what's to come.
And there's where the creativity kicks in. It has to, because the competition's so fierce. Now back to our game. Pretty impressive first half for the Lakers.
Their long-range game is dialed in, and that's despite the defense's best efforts. It's pretty impressive, even by today's standards.
Yeah, hard to beat a team that's hitting a high volume of threes, that's for sure. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Well, now that we've had a few years of reference, Doris, how do you think the play-in tournament has fared so far?
BA, a successful addition, there's no doubt about it. It's involved more teams for more competitive basketball for longer stretches of the season. That's exactly what you hope for.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Kawhi is the small forward with Morris holding down the 4 spot. Westbrook and George manning the backcourt, and it's Plumlee in at the 5, roaming the paint. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Clippers are certainly a deep team, and Kawhi Leonard said, we have a lot of talented wings on our team that can play both ways. Dribble, shoot the ball, able to guard multiple positions, and I think that's what you need right now in the NBA. Guys that can guard, switch, and knock down open shots. Brian?
Yeah, true enough. Allie, thanks.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Westbrook outside, lets it go from the wing. Rebound, the Lakers. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one, and they're deep into this homestand. That'll be game 4 out of 5. Fires the 3, and another 3 for the Lakers.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
This Clipper squad is quite the mix of players, Doris. Potentially the mix to make a run.
I mean, certainly you need seasoned veterans that can still get it done and young guys who can contribute. They've got both of those things and incredible depth. For the Clippers, to me, it's about one thing. How healthy are your stars? Because Kawhi Leonard has such a well-rounded offensive game, it's easy for him to put the defense in a bad position, draws contact there.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. You know, since the Lakers moved to LA in 1960, they've had the most sustained success in the NBA.
Well, think about this, BA. From West to Magic to Kobe to LeBron, they always have a superstar. And NBA players love living in LA, and the city loves basketball.
And so he makes both from the line. You know, Grant, what's interesting about the Clippers, they play solid defense, even though they're not overly disruptive.
Well, B.A., think about this. So many veterans, they know how to position themselves. They know where the help is coming from, too. And, of course, they know when to pick their spots.
And the three-pointer goes.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And, guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Now here's Leonard over James. Leonard can't get it to go.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Pass to Hachimura. Oh, George with a steal.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Let's hear it for the most legendary dance team.
Grant, you had an incredible career. 2-time college champ, 7-time All-Star. But tell me where owner ranks in your career resume.
You know, B.A., it's very fascinating. The main reason I wanted to open the door for other ex-players to get equity in teams, I do believe ownership groups should involve ex-players and listen to us, you know, and I think that is where the league is ultimately heading.
Now here's Davis, still without a bucket. Davis with a screen on Westbrook from 17. Again, the Lakers.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third-period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
The Lakers have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Money misses. The Clippers have gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Leonard passes to Morris. It's George on the wing. 9 points in the game, and down it goes. 2 points. George has got 11 points.
Yeah, very efficient, Paul George, as a finisher in the painted area.
Money, pass to Hachimura. Ooh, nice D from George. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for the Clippers. Down by 15. Pass to George. Jacks up a 3. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. 14 points for him.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Davis with a screen on George. Money with the bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
The Lakers call timeout.
Who wants the t-shirt? I can't hear you.
A new group getting ready for the Clippers. Covington's checked in for Plumlee. Now called by the Lakers.
All right, fans, here comes your Laker girl. Okay, Laker fans, you've asked for it. Here they are. The Laker girl dance team. Enjoy.
Here's Money. Fires the 3. He drops it from range. Money's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
We've got Austin Reeves, Christian Wood out there with LeBron James. Then it's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Money in at the 2-guard spot. That's the Laker 5. The Clippers have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
From the arc. He can't get it to go.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Westbrook, the pass to George. Leonard up top. Plenty of space. The Lakers with a rebound.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Pass to Davis. Russell up top. Here's Money. George defending. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Money. And again, the Lakers, no good. Well, the Clippers shooting just 38% here in the fourth. For 3, Westbrook. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists tonight.
Really encouraging when Russell Westbrook is making that three-point shot, because when he does, he's an impossible check.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Classic move by LeBron James.
LeBron James goes high in the air, and absolutely no doubt about how that's going to end.
Russell against Westbrook. Leonard right side. Over James. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Here's Money. Offline with a 3.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Westbrook finds George. Buries it from 3. George has got 11 in the second half.
You've allowed Paul George to lock in and get his rhythm. Now you better start to stop him.
Hachimura outside. Here's Money. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. George for 3. The Lakers with a rebound.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Lakers.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And so they'll chalk up another win and put themselves at 31 wins on the year.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Money.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Now here's Leonard from behind the arc. George with another miss. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth. Russell to pass to Money from deep. Ooh, nice D from George.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Hachimura with a screen on George. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
Good game, man.
MP's on one, man. He's been the best player in the league the last few weeks. No question.
That's elite right there. Very elite.
Player of the Month award. By the time this kid retires, he'll probably have more Player of the Month award than there are months in the year. That kid is that good. MP is a beast.
He's doing exactly what he should be doing. He's consistent.
Crazy efficiency. MP knows what he's doing out there.
MP's an efficient scorer, man. It's just what he does. I'm not even surprised.
My boy MP, he know what he doing. He gonna get his by any means necessary. Most definitely.
That was one of the most efficient offensive games I've ever seen. MP couldn't miss tonight, man. What a bucket.
Can't ask for a better start to a career than that. If he keeps working, he's got a chance to live up to the hype.
To score that many points and shoot almost 100%, that's just silly. I think I had a game like that in my driveway once.